Now, if we wanted this to actually cover a piece of machinery, we'd need a way to attach it. And we could do that by adding additional tabs. By simply selecting on the edge, and we see the arrows. And if you can't see the arrow real well, just rotate that around. Select on the smaller arrow, and I'll pull out these tabs. So I could do that on each edge. Again, pull out the edge here. Then how do I get it the same size? I could easily just put in a dimension, but an easier way of doing this is to simply look at this from the front view. I'll zoom in a little, and then I'll simply box pick this base area, the lower area, and then I see the arrow again. I'll pick on the small arrow, and I'll just pull that out a certain distance and just make that 20. I'll fit the view. And now I'll add some holes to bolt this down. So I'll go to the hole command under sheet metal, pick on hole, and I'd like to be right at the center of this part and the midpoint. I can't seem to find the midpoint or the center. Why not? Because I have to lock to this face. To do that, I hit F3, shows the lock, and there's the lock. Now can I find the midpoint? If you can't find the midpoint, come down here and read these prompts. Lock to plane, locate an element, press C for center. So when you press C for center, it finds the center. It also gives you a dimension there. Could come down here and lock the midpoint and the center. And it also places a dimension there for me. Again, I could put another hole here at the center, and we could dimension to this also if we'd rather do it that way. Just touch on this, line it up for the other end, or I could do a mirror, and I could also simply just add a dimension to this and change that to 20 and add a dimension on the other end. Now, once you've placed the holes, and if you'd like to see what the flat pattern looks like, we could go up here to Tools. There's a button just here we can turn on that says Flatten. So I'll select Flatten. And if you're not sure what to do next, come down here in the prompt bar, click on a face to be oriented upwards in the flat. And so I'll select this base plate here, and then it asks me for an x-axis. So I'll select that, and there's my flat pattern outline.